Both DJI Action 4 and GoPro Hero 12 are amazing cameras for action shots, for adventures, for POVs, for backstage photo shoots and so on. If I have to pick only one, which one should I keep? Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm PhotoRabs. I do videos about photography, filmmaking, camera tech related reviews, unboxings, action cams, vlogging kits and so on. If you're interested in these topics, I highly appreciate if you go subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. And yes, I'm using the DJI Action 4 and the GoPro Hero 12 in order to compare them in a head-to-head comparison in this video. So the DJI Action 4 was released on August the 2nd, while the GoPro Hero 12 was released on September the 6th. So around 1 month between these two cameras, not like the last year. They were both released at the same day on September 14, I remember. And now we have these two cameras, we can test them out. I'm recording in 4K 25 frames per second, rocksteady on the DJI Action 4, hyper smooth 6.0 4K 25 frames per second HDR mode on the GoPro Hero 12, because the DJI already records in HDR naturally without any adjustment in the settings. That's why I have the HDR mode on the GoPro Hero 12. I'm recording also in the higher bit rates, 130 megabit per second on the Action 4 and 120 megabit per second on the GoPro Hero 12. Everything is set to auto. I'm recording the audio with these two cameras. I'm recording externally with the Holyland Lark Max in case we have some issues with the audio. So let me know what you think about the image quality so far between these two cameras. You can watch them side by side to compare them head to head, and I'll try to switch to the full screen for every camera so you can have a better look, a better experience on the image quality for these two cameras, the DJI Action 4 and the GoPro Hero 12. A quick disclaimer, I'm not paid by DJI or by GoPro to make this video. This is my own video, my own idea, my own opinion about these two cameras. I got them both. I wanted to share with you my thoughts about these two cameras. I wanted to compare them in a head-to-head comparison so you can have a better idea about these two cameras, which one is more suitable for you, whether you have to upgrade from the GoPro Hero 11 to the GoPro Hero 12, or whether you have to upgrade from the Action 3 to the Action 4, or to change the brand from GoPro to Action or from Action to GoPro. So that's why I'm doing this video. I'm not sponsored by any of these two brands. If you want to support my channel, you can subscribe, you can hit like under this video, you can share it around, and you can be a member and a supporter for less than the price of 1 coffee per month, less than €2. You can support my channel, and of course you can buy from my affiliate links in the description below. That helps the channel a lot. That helps me to create more content for you. On a quick note, the background music in this video is from Artlist. Artlist has you covered because they have everything you need, all the assets in only one place. You can download high quality music, you can download sound effects, you can download templates, footages, plugins and so on. Everything royalty free with only one subscription. You can have everything in one place, and that's amazing. On this platform you have the AI that can learn the kind of music that you like for your videos, and it will always suggest you new music in the same genre. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by Artlist. They did not pay me to talk about them, but since I found this platform very interesting, I decided to share it with you. You can use the affiliate link in the description below if you're interested for any annual plan on the Artlist website, and you can get 2 months for free, and that's amazing. And if you would like to subscribe to the Motion Array annual plan, you can get $50 discount at the checkout. And now let's go back to the video. When we talk about action cameras, we think directly about stabilization, even if the stabilization was amazing since 2020, I believe. And now with these two cameras, we have the Hyper Smooth 6.0 on the GoPro Hero 12, and we have the Rocksteady Plus on the DJI Action 4 that was introduced back on the Action 3, and it's an amazing stabilization. Now I have both cameras at Rocksteady, the basic stabilization on the Action 4, and the GoPro on the Hyper Smooth 6.0. I'm not using the auto boost or any other modes on these cameras, so let's try to do a running shot so we can see which one is more stable, which one is more convenient for stabilized footages. So let me know what you think about the stabilization test on the GoPro Hero 12 and on the DJI Action 4 in the comment section below. Now I have a very interesting scene. I have a backlight scenario. Let's see which camera is handling this kind of scenarios better than the other one. Both cameras have changed their log profile. Now we have the D-Log M on the DJI Action 4 instead of the D-Cine-like, and we have the GP log on the GoPro Hero 12 instead of the flat profile. Let's see which one can bring more dynamic range to the image. We should know that the sensor on the DJI Action 4 is bigger than the sensor on the GoPro Hero 12. We have about 45% bigger sensor on the Action 4 comparing to the GoPro Hero 12. So keep that in mind, because having a bigger sensor means that we have a better dynamic range, a wider dynamic range. So let's see whether the GoPro system, whether the GoPro processor can beat the DJI Action 4 bigger sensor in this log test. And by the way, I said in a previous video that I'm not a big fan of the log profiles on action cameras, so I'm not gonna be using these log profiles. I'm doing this test, so if you're interested in log profiles for the action cameras, so you can compare, you can have a better idea for these two cameras, the DJI Action 4 and the GoPro Hero 12. And now let's jump into the slow motion section. By the way, I do not recommend you to shoot in slow motion for a long time, because that will drain the battery, that will let the camera overheat. So let's try 4K 100 frames per second on both cameras to see which one is more natural, which one is more interesting, which one has a better look for the slow motion shots. So let me know which one you find more natural for the slow motion shot. Both cameras are in automatic mode, everything is set to auto. I have 4K 100 frames per second on the DJI Action 4. I have 4K 100 frames per second on the GoPro Hero 12. I cannot shoot in HDR mode in 4K 100 frames per second for the GoPro. And on the DJI, I cannot see the front screen while I'm shooting in 4K 100 frames per second. That could be an issue for you or not, but again, I do not recommend you to use this frame rate for a long time, because that will drain the battery and that will lead the camera for overheating issues. So make sure to shoot in 4K 100 frames per second only when you think it's necessary to have these frame rates for some slow motion shots. In speaking of which, I was trying to do an overheat test and a drained battery test for both cameras. I was shooting in 4K 30 frames per second outdoor. The temperature was around 23 degrees. We had a little breeze around. I was shooting in normal mode on both cameras, hyper smooth 6.0 for the GoPro and Rocksteady for the DJI Action 4. I was not doing an action shot, you can see on the screen. I was recording with these two cameras, and up to 1 hour 15 minutes everything was good, and then I stopped recording the back screens because both cameras were performing well. The GoPro was a bit more warmer than the DJI Action 4, but not by much. But what I noticed that the battery on the DJI Action 4 was much better than the battery on the GoPro Hero 12. I think that GoPro made lots of effort for the battery comparing to the GoPro Hero 11, but the DJI Action 4 wins in this case. It did not overheat even the GoPro did not overheat, but the DJI was cooler than the GoPro, and the battery on the DJI Action 4 was bigger. We had maybe 40% left at 1 hour 15 minutes, while on the GoPro we had about 19 or 18% left on the battery. That's my conclusion for this section, for the battery and the overheat for these two cameras. And since I like using my action cam in the car when I'm driving from a location to another to film some headshots, I wanted to try this GoPro Hero 12 with the DJI Action 4 in this rush here. So now I'm driving and these two cameras are filming in 4K 25 frames per second, rock steady on and hyper smooth on. That's it. I'm recording internally on both cameras. Let me know which one looks better and which one sounds better in the comment section below. And since I was talking about the battery lifetime, let me share with you some information about the charging time for these two cameras. The DJI Action 4 can charge from 0 to 80% in 18 minutes, and a full charge can take up to 50 minutes, while on the GoPro Hero 12 we don't have a fast charging technique, and the full charge can take up to 110 minutes. So in this case, DJI wins by far over the GoPro Hero 12. So now I'm doing a low light test on the GoPro Hero 12 and on the DJI Action 4. Let me know what you think about the image quality in the comment section below. Everything is set to auto. I have the 16:9 ratio on both cameras, 4K 25 frames per second. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. I'm recording this POV shot with this DJI Action 2 that I have here. So let me know which one you prefer the most. Well, I'd like to say that on the DJI Action 4 we have a bigger sensor, but on the GoPro Hero 12 we have more megapixel within the sensor size. That means that the pixels are smaller on the GoPro comparing to the DJI Action 4. What does that mean is that we have a bigger pixel size on the DJI Action 4 that allows to gather more light, and then having a better image quality in low light situations like now. It's around 8 p.m. now. So let me know what you think about the image quality, this low light test, in the comment section below. 15 minutes later, we have less light than before. So let's see which camera can perform better in these conditions, whether the DJI Action 4 or the GoPro Hero 12. I can see on the front screen that the DJI has a slightly better image quality comparing to the GoPro, but let me know what you think in the comment section below. And now let's talk a little bit about some other features on these two cameras, the DJI Action 4 and the GoPro Hero 12. If you are interested in getting higher resolution footages, then you have to go with the GoPro because it can shoot up to 5.3K, while the DJI Action 4 can shoot up to 4K only, which is a huge difference between these two because 5.3K is almost double the size of the 4K footages. On the GoPro you can use the full sensor size 8x7, so you can shoot in 8x7 mode. You can reframe your shot later on, whether for vertical content or for horizontal content. On the DJI Action 4 you have to flip the camera vertically in order to do so. On the GoPro Hero 12, if you are in the beginner mode, you can swipe on the screen and use the screen in horizontal mode in order to shoot vertical mode as well, because the sensor is somehow square size 8x7. It's not a full square, but you can use a vertical profile while the camera is still in horizontal mode on the GoPro Hero 12. On the GoPro Hero 12 you can shoot in 4K with the 360 horizon lock activated, while on the DJI Action 4 you can only do that in 2.7K. That's not a big deal for some people, but it could be a huge deal for some others who need a 4K resolution and the 360 horizon lock. On the GoPro Hero 12 you can use the Bluetooth capability to connect any Bluetooth microphone to the camera in order to record the audio or any other voice commands, and the camera can record 2 tracks, microphones, one with the earbuds or any other microphone, and one with the internal microphone. That's something very good on this camera, but the audio quality with the Bluetooth is not good at all. I've tried it and it's really bad. I will not use it at all. On the DJI Action 4 you cannot do that, but you can connect any microphone via the USB-C on the camera. You can use a wireless microphone with a transmitter connected to the camera, or any other wired microphone having a USB-C connectivity. This is an audio test comparing the earbuds from JBL connected via Bluetooth to the GoPro Hero 12 and the Holyland Lark Max transmitter connected wirelessly to the receiver, which is plugged to the DJI Action 4 via USB-C. I'm sure that the quality of the audio coming out from the Holyland is way better than the quality of the audio coming out via Bluetooth from the JBL earbuds that I have. But since we have the Bluetooth capability on the GoPro, I wanted to try it out. I'm sure that it's not good at all comparing to a real wireless microphone, because on Bluetooth we cannot transmit a big bandwidth of data that we can transmit via Wi-Fi from the transmitter to the receiver from Holyland or any other brand in the market. This is the only way to record audio files on the GoPro from far away from the camera without having the media mod. So we have these earbuds, we can connect them via Bluetooth, but we don't have a very good quality. But on the other hand, we can have two tracks recorded on the same file, which is nice because now we have one track coming out from these earbuds and one other track coming out from the internal microphone of the GoPro, which I believe is much better than this one, but it cannot work when you are far away from the camera. On the opposite side, on the DJI Action 4, we can connect any wireless microphone via the USB-C plug, which I find very convenient. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. GoPro has improved a lot the mounting system on their camera. Now you have a 1/4-inch thread on the bottom. That's something amazing. But the DJI Action is way better with the magnet game. You can remove the camera with a click of a button and then you can put it back on the mount, and that's it. It clicks easily. The magnet game is amazing. I think I'm gonna buy the Ulanzi GoPro Feet that has the magnet that goes with any DJI magnet mounts. That will be amazing for the GoPro. I wish they will add a magnet game for the new generation. The front screen on the DJI camera is a touch screen. You can adjust all the menus, all the settings from the front screen, while the front screen on the GoPro is only a display screen. You cannot adjust anything through the front screen. You have to go always to the back screen in order to adjust your settings and your parameters. But we cannot adjust the exposure by tapping on the back screen of the DJI Action 4. I was really expecting to have this in this camera, but we did not have it. I hope we'll have it on the DJI Action 5. While on the GoPro Hero 12, we can tap on the screen and we can adjust the exposure easily. That's a good plus for the GoPro over the DJI Action 4. On the DJI Action 4, you can use the invisible selfie stick trick through the DJI Mimo app, but on the GoPro you don't have this feature at all. So if you're interested in filming yourself in snowboarding or some other activities using a selfie stick, the DJI Action 4 is the camera to go with. So both cameras are really amazing. They both offers high quality footages and images, but if I have to go with only one camera, it's gonna be the DJI Action 4, and here are 5 reasons why I choose the DJI Action 4 over the GoPro Hero 12. Number 1, the sensor size is bigger on the DJI comparing to the GoPro, allowing for a better dynamic range. Number 2 is the magnet mount system. I really love it on the DJI Action 4. I hope that GoPro will add this feature in their new cameras. Number 3 is the capability to plug any wireless or wired microphone via USB-C to the DJI Action 4. We cannot do this on the GoPro unless we have the media mod. Number 4 is the battery management. On the DJI we have a longer battery life. That's amazing. So we can shoot more with the DJI Action 4 on one battery charge. And the heat management on the DJI is way better than the GoPro. The GoPro did not overheat in my 4K 25 frames per second test, but I felt it was warmer than the DJI. That's why I prefer the DJI for the heat management. Once again, both cameras are really great. I'll be using them both in my upcoming videos, even if I prefer the DJI Action 4 over the GoPro Hero 12. So make sure to subscribe, to ring the bell so you can receive all the notifications about my future posts. And if you're interested in any of these cameras and you live in France or nearby, you can buy them from Digit Photo. I have a creator code PHOTORABS. I'll put the link of the store in the description below. If you're interested, you can help my channel a lot. And that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done it. Check my affiliate links in the description below. I have lots of good deals, lots of promo codes about photography and videography products that I've talked about previously on my channel. By buying from my affiliate links, you can save some money and you can help my channel a lot. And thank you for watching. Ciao for now.